Want the perfect chest workout? Let's break down a science-backed routine that builds real muscle and serious strength. Before we dive into exercises, let's understand what we're training. The chest consists of the pectoralis major and minor muscles. The upper chest or clavicular head originates from your collarbone. The middle chest or sternal head makes up the bulk of your pectoral muscle. And the lower chest is the bottom portion of that same sternal head. Research shows that different angles of pressing activate these regions differently, which is why exercise selection matters. EMG studies reveal which exercises create the highest muscle activation in each region. The key to growth is progressive overload, gradually increasing the challenge to force adaptation. Studies suggest training chest twice per week optimizes muscle protein synthesis and growth. For maximum growth, beginners need 8 to 12 sets per week, while advanced trainees may need 16-20 sets. Remember, muscle growth happens during recovery, not just during training. Proper nutrition provides the building blocks for muscle growth. Let's start with the king of upper chest exercises, the incline barbell press. Set your bench between 30 to 45 degrees for optimal upper chest activation. Lie back with feet flat on the floor, maintaining a slight natural arch in your lower back. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width with thumbs around the bar. Unrack the weight and position it directly over your upper chest. Lower the bar slowly and under control to your upper chest, taking 2-3 seconds. The bar should touch your chest at nipple level or slightly higher. Press the weight up explosively, driving through your chest and shoulders. Focus on feeling the stretch at the bottom and the squeeze at the top of each rep. Avoid excessive arching, which reduces upper chest activation and increases injury risk. Never bounce the bar off your chest. Maintain control throughout the entire range of motion. The incline dumbbell press offers greater range of motion and unilateral training benefits. Use your knees to help kick the dumbbells up into position, then lie back smoothly. Start with dumbbells at chest level, wrists straight and palms facing forward. Press the weights up and slightly inward following a natural arc of motion. At the top, the dumbbells should be closer together but not touching. Lower the weights slowly, getting a deep stretch in your chest muscles. The increased range of motion provides superior muscle activation compared to barbell pressing. Incline cable flies provide constant tension throughout the entire range of motion. Set the cables at the lowest position to target the upper chest effectively. Start with arms extended, maintaining a slight bend in your elbows throughout the movement. Bring your hands together in a wide arc, focusing on squeezing your chest muscles. Hold the peak contraction for a brief moment to maximize muscle activation. Return to the starting position slowly, feeling a deep stretch in your chest. Exhale as you bring your hands together. Inhale as you return to the stretch position. The flat barbell bench press is the gold standard for overall chest development. Position yourself so your eyes are directly under the barbell when lying down. Plant your feet firmly on the ground, creating a stable base for pressing. Retract your shoulder blades and press them into the bench for stability and safety. Grip the bar with hands slightly wider than shoulder width, thumbs around the bar. Unrack the weight smoothly and position it over your mid-chest. Lower the bar in a straight line to your chest, keeping your elbows at a 45-degree angle. The bar should touch your chest at nipple level with a brief pause. Drive the bar up explosively, maintaining the same bar path as the descent. Take a deep breath at the top. Hold it during the descent and press, then exhale. Avoid flaring your elbows too wide, which increases shoulder injury risk. Never bounce the bar off your chest. Control the weight throughout the entire movement. Dumbbell bench press allows for greater range of motion and unilateral strength development. Use your knees to help get the dumbbells into position, especially with heavier weights. Start with dumbbells at chest level, maintaining neutral wrists throughout. Press the dumbbells up in a slight arc, bringing them closer together at the top. At the top, the dumbbells should be directly over your chest, not touching. Lower the weight slowly, getting a deeper stretch than possible with a barbell. The increased range of motion provides superior muscle activation and growth stimulus. Push-ups are an excellent body weight exercise for chest development and can be done anywhere. Place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width with fingers spread for stability. Maintain a straight line from your head to your heels throughout the movement. Lower your chest to the ground slowly, keeping your core tight and engaged. Push up explosively, driving through your chest and maintaining perfect form. Diamond push-ups target the inner chest and triceps by bringing your hands closer together. Wide grip push-ups emphasize the outer chest by placing hands wider than standard position. Incline push-ups make the exercise easier while still providing excellent chest activation. The decline barbell press specifically targets the lower portion of the chest muscles. Secure your feet firmly in the footholds and lie back carefully on the decline bench. Use the same grip width as your flat bench press for consistency and comfort. Unrack the weight carefully as the decline angle changes the feel of the movement. Lower the bar to your lower chest, maintaining control throughout the descent. The bar should touch your chest slightly below the nipple line for optimal lower chest activation. Press the weight up explosively, focusing on driving through your lower chest muscles. The decline angle allows you to handle heavier weights while targeting the lower chest effectively. Dips are one of the most effective exercises for lower chest and tricep development. Start at the top position with arms fully extended and body upright. Grip the bars firmly with neutral wrists and engage your core for stability. Lower yourself slowly, leaning slightly forward to emphasize chest activation over triceps. Descend until you feel a good stretch in your chest. Typically when your shoulders are level with your hands, press up powerfully, driving through your chest and maintaining the forward lean. If you can't perform bodyweight dips yet, use assistance bands or an assisted dip machine. Advanced trainees can add weight using a dip belt or holding a dumbbell between their legs. Decline cable flies provide constant tension while specifically targeting the lower chest. Set the cables at the highest position to create the proper angle for lower chest activation. Start with arms extended upward, maintaining a slight bend in your elbows throughout. Bring your hands together in a wide arc, focusing on squeezing your lower chest muscles. Squeeze your chest muscles hard at the bottom position for maximum activation. Return to the starting position slowly, feeling a deep stretch in your lower chest. Developing a strong mind-muscle connection is crucial for maximizing chest development and muscle activation. Focus on feeling your chest muscles working throughout every repetition, not just moving weight. Visualize your chest muscles contracting and stretching with each rep to enhance activation. Control the tempo of your reps, slow on the negative, pause at the stretch, explosive on the positive. Coordinate your breathing with the movement to maintain focus and maximize performance. Using full range of motion is essential for complete muscle development and maximum growth stimulus. Partial range of motion limits muscle activation and reduces the effectiveness of your training. The stretch position is where the most muscle damage and growth stimulus occurs. Move through the full range of motion with control, avoiding momentum or bouncing. Maintain good shoulder mobility to achieve full range of motion safely and effectively. Progressive overload is the gradual increase in training stimulus to force continued adaptation and growth. Track your workouts meticulously to ensure you're consistently progressing over time. Increase repetitions first, then add weight when you can perform all sets with perfect form. Make small weight increases of 2.5 to 5 pounds to ensure sustainable progression. You can also progress by adding sets or training frequency as you become more advanced. Plan deload weeks every 4-6 weeks to allow for recovery and prevent overtraining. Pre-activate your chest muscles with light resistance band exercises before heavy lifting. Perform progressive warm-up sets, starting light and gradually increasing to working weight. Squeeze your chest muscles hard at the peak contraction of each repetition. Incorporate pause reps to eliminate momentum and increase time under tension. Add isometric holds at different positions to challenge your muscles in new ways. Use drop sets occasionally to push your muscles beyond normal failure and stimulate growth. Excessive back arching reduces chest activation and increases the risk of lower back injury. Maintain a natural arch that allows a hand to slide under your lower back, no more. Keep your shoulder blades retracted and pressed into the bench for stability and safety. Avoid flaring your elbows too wide. Maintain a 45-degree angle to protect your shoulders. Keep your wrists straight and neutral to prevent injury and maintain proper force transfer. Plant your feet firmly on the ground for maximum stability and power transfer. Never bounce the bar off your chest. This reduces muscle activation and increases injury risk. Use a controlled tempo with a 2-second descent, brief pause, and explosive press up. Here's your complete science-backed chest workout designed for maximum muscle growth and strength development. Always start with a proper warm-up to prepare your muscles and joints for heavy lifting. Perform this workout twice per week with at least 72 hours between chest sessions. Track every workout to ensure consistent progression in weight, reps, or volume. Exercise 1, incline barbell press for upper chest development. Perform 4 sets of 6 to 8 repetitions with 3-4 minutes rest between sets. Focus on controlled descent, brief pause at chest, and explosive press to lockout. Choose a weight that allows perfect form while reaching failure at 6-8 reps. Breathe in at the top, hold during descent and press. Exhale at lockout. Exercise 2. Flat dumbbell press for overall chest mass and unilateral strength. Perform 4 sets of 8-10 repetitions with 2 to 3 minutes rest between sets. Emphasize the stretch at the bottom and squeeze your chest muscles on the top. Take advantage of the increased range of motion that dumbbells provide. Focus on moving both dumbbells equally to prevent strength imbalances. Exercise 3. Dips for lower chest development and functional strength. Perform 3 sets of 10-15 repetitions with 2 minutes rest between sets. Lean slightly forward to emphasize chest activation over tricep involvement. Descend until you feel a good stretch, typically when shoulders are level with hands. Use assistance if needed or add weight when you can complete all reps easily. Exercise 4, incline cable flies for upper chest isolation and constant tension. Perform 3 sets of 12-15 repetitions with 90 seconds rest between sets. Focus on the squeeze at the peak contraction and controlled stretch on the return. Keep cables at the lowest setting to target the upper chest effectively. Really focus on feeling your chest muscles working throughout the entire range of motion. Exercise 5, push-up variations as a high rep finisher to fully exhaust the chest. Perform 2 sets to failure with just 60 seconds rest between sets. Start with standard push-ups, maintaining perfect form throughout. If you reach failure, immediately switch to incline push-ups to continue the set. Push through the burn. This is where the real muscle growth stimulus occurs. Complete the workout with static stretches to promote recovery and flexibility. Advanced intensity techniques can break through plateaus and stimulate new muscle growth. Drop sets involve reducing weight immediately after failure to extend the set and increase volume. Rest pause training allows you to perform more reps with the same weight by taking brief rests. Cluster sets involve short rests between reps, allowing you to use heavier weights for more reps. Mechanical drop sets involve switching to an easier exercise variation when you reach failure. Pre-exhaustion involves performing an isolation exercise before a compound movement to target specific muscles. Resistance bands provide variable resistance and can be used for unique training stimuli. Band-resisted pressing increases resistance at lockout, challenging the chest differently. Chains provide accommodating resistance, making the weight heavier as you press up. Suspension trainers offer unstable surface training and unique angle possibilities. Landmine presses provide a unique angle and unilateral training opportunities. Swiss ball exercises add instability, requiring greater core activation and stabilization. Periodization involves systematically varying training variables to optimize long-term progress. Strength phases focus on heavy weights and low reps to build maximum strength. Hypertrophy phases emphasize moderate weights and reps for maximum muscle growth. Power phases incorporate explosive movements to develop rate of force development. Regular deload weeks allow for recovery and prevent overtraining syndrome. Plan your training in blocks to ensure continued progress and prevent stagnation. Adequate protein intake is absolutely essential for muscle growth and recovery from intense chest training. Aim for 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight for optimal muscle growth. Distribute protein intake evenly across 4 to 6 meals throughout the day for best results. Consume 20-40 grams of high-quality protein within 2 hours after your chest workout. Focus on complete proteins that contain all essential amino acids for muscle protein synthesis. Leucine is the key amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. Aim for 2.5 to 3 grams per meal. Carbohydrates provide the energy needed for intense chest training and support recovery. Consume 30-50 grams of carbohydrates 1-2 hours before training for optimal energy. Post-workout carbohydrates help replenish muscle glycogen stores and support recovery. Consider consuming more carbohydrates on training days and fewer on rest days. Include plenty of fiber-rich carbohydrates to support digestive health and nutrient absorption. Healthy fats are crucial for hormone production, including testosterone, which supports muscle growth. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and may enhance muscle protein synthesis. Include healthy fats in meals away from your pre- and post-workout nutrition windows. Adequate fat intake supports natural testosterone production, which is vital for muscle growth. Fats provide 9 calories per gram, making them an efficient source of energy for muscle building. Quality sleep is when the majority of muscle growth and recovery occurs after intense chest training. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night for optimal muscle protein synthesis. Create an optimal sleep environment: dark, cool, quiet, and free from electronic devices. Growth hormone is released primarily during deep sleep, making quality sleep essential for recovery. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time daily. Light cardio on rest days promotes blood flow and helps remove metabolic waste products. Regular stretching maintains flexibility and can help prevent injury while promoting recovery. Foam rolling can help reduce muscle tension and improve tissue quality for better recovery. Massage therapy can enhance circulation and reduce muscle soreness after intense training. Managing stress is crucial, as chronic stress can impair recovery and muscle growth. Proper hydration is essential for performance, recovery, and muscle protein synthesis. Maintain electrolyte balance, especially after intense training sessions with heavy sweating. Creatine monohydrate can enhance strength and power output during chest training. Protein supplements can help meet daily protein requirements when whole foods aren't convenient. Consider evidence-based supplements like magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D to support recovery. Tracking your progress is essential for knowing whether your chest training program is working effectively. Measure your chest circumference at nipple level consistently, preferably first thing in the morning. Take progress photos weekly in consistent lighting and poses to visually track muscle development. Track your strength gains in key exercises like bench press, incline press, and dips. Monitor body composition changes to ensure you're gaining muscle while minimizing fat gain. If progress stalls for 2 to 3 weeks, it's time to make adjustments to your training program. Change exercises, grip positions, or angles to provide new stimuli for continued growth. Adjust training volume based on your recovery capacity and progress rate. Consider increasing or decreasing training frequency based on your individual response. Incorporate intensity techniques sparingly to break through plateaus and stimulate growth. Plan regular deload weeks every 4 to 6 weeks to allow for recovery and supercompensation. Don't just train hard, train smart. Hit like, tap subscribe, and turn on the bell for more science-backed workouts. Comment below which chest exercise gives you the best pump.